Old Yeller but with a monkey is actually not that bad. Yes, Primate tells the story of a character named Lucy, whose tropical vacation goes awry when her family's adopted chimpanzee is bitten by a rabid animal and suddenly becomes violent. Now, when I first saw the trailer to this movie, I thought it looked awful, but this is a genuinely tense and suspenseful film, one that is also surprisingly violent. Characters die in some incredibly brutal and horrific ways here. So this movie is definitely not for anyone who gets grossed out rather easily. Plus, the movie did a great job of establishing an eerie atmosphere. The music especially helped in setting the right creepy tone for this film. But of course, the movie wouldn't work without its main killer, Ben. And while you can tell that the character is mostly played by a performer in a monkey suit, that doesn't take away from how effective the performance actually is, especially since it's mixed in with some good, gory, and gruesome visual effects. Speaking of performances, the dad from Coda is in this movie. Yes, Troy Kotsur stars as another dad in this film, and his presence does provide the movie with some much needed heart. So I'm glad to see that he's still getting work, especially in a film that is so radically different from Coda. And while Johnny Sequoia, Jessica Alexander, and Victoria Wyant all do a fine job of leading this film, Kotsur definitely delivers the best human performance. He grounds the film in a way that I just wasn't expecting. That being said, there are still a handful of stupid characters that do make plenty of stupid choices, and that I was expecting. But even though there are certain elements that can be admittedly silly, the tone does allow the movie to feel fun and entertaining, all of which made for an effective little horror film. I don't know if it's 92% on Rotten Tomatoes good, but it is good. And the audience I saw it with was really into it, which probably helped in elevating my own enjoyment of the film. So yeah, I'm shocked to say it, but I actually did kind of like this movie. And it's hard to believe that it was helmed by the same director of Resident Evil: Welcome to Raccoon City, because Johannes Roberts did a solid job of directing this feature. Still, I am admittedly glad that he's no longer involved with Resident Evil, since I definitely want to see what Zach Kreger could do with the franchise. But that's besides the point. The moral of the story here is, make sure your pets are up to date on their rabies shots, don't slam a dead mongoose onto the kitchen table, even if it's in a Ziploc bag, that's still incredibly unsanitary, and above all else, don't get a pet monkey. But if you do, don't invite me to your place, because I'm not coming over. If one ape is unbelievably strong, imagine apes together? Damn. I guess I really do like monkey movies. Because, as surprised as I am to say it, Primate would get a recommendation from me. But be sure to let me know what you thought of the film, and as always, thanks for watching.